Listen, the hottest girl on the market is a 23-year-old. That's an unfortunate reality. That's fact. She's gorgeous. She's got a banging body. She still has that youthful glow inside of her. 23 years old. Now, those men that are 23 years old, not in their prime. Listen, these dudes, it cracks me up. I work a lot with Gen Z from my military capacity sometimes. These dudes roll in. I was watching them at church the other day. My wife and I go to this big church. And all these young 23-year-old dudes are rolling in. They got like this long mullet type hair. Half of them are rocking mustaches now. They look straight up like Patrick Swayze out of Roadhouse or something. Or pick your 1980s trashy rock something movie. This is what they freaking look like because they're competing with you. And how do they compete with you? They compete with you by looking like a character out of Grease. They compete with you by looking like this badass dude that's ready to strap on the special forces equipment and dive out of a plane. Well, the majority of them are freaking clueless. They're not jumping out of planes. The majority of them can't even hack it in special forces. The majority of them have no idea what they're doing. They're just hoping and praying that these 23-year-olds notice them, the 23-year-old women, and they're not. Who they're really looking at is men older than them. That's just a reality. But look, the point here is not to say go find a 23-year-old. I've done this before, even in my 30s. When you get really good at dating, we're going to talk about what that looks like in a minute, but when you get really good at dating, you're going to find that you just open and approach women, you get their numbers, you ask them out. Well, I ended up on a date with a really cute girl, and I was sitting across from her at the table at a rooftop bar near Denver, and it just came out real quickly. Like, this girl was like 21 or 22. And back then I was 33 or 34. I don't know. But trying to talk with this girl was like, it was like throwing bricks at a mound of sand. Does that make sense? Just like, and what I'm telling you is like, as a guy that's got a little more experience, as a guy that's got history, you don't actually want that. And you might be saying, oh, Chad, well, that's easy for you to say. You've done this. So sure, go get him. That's fine. But my point more to you is refine your taste. That's what we're going to get into in the 40s. That's a good way of putting it. You're going to be a little more refined. You're going to have more money. You're going to have more suave. You're going to have more skill. You're going to know how to put your pants on. You're not insecure about what your shirt looks like when you go to a pool. You're not worried about what someone cares about you. You've been around enough rodeos. Do you know what I'm saying? So don't compare yourself to these young men. It's a silly game. When I'm in a group of young guys, I don't sit there and be like, oh, man, I don't look as young as him. Oh, I don't seem as cool as him on TikTok. No, dude. Hell no. That's not what I'm going after. Who I look like is me. Who I look like is a successful dude that's made a freaking killing in salaries, that has his pick of the litter at jobs, that has unlimited reason. If I wanted to fly to Mexico tomorrow, done. If I want to fly to Costa Rica tomorrow, done. Now, does that mean that I do it all the time? No, because that's just exhausting. I don't like to drink so much anymore. I don't want to be out late at night. Like, I'm in bed by 9 p.m. These are all qualities for you. So, to successfully date, you have to create a space where you're going to hang out, have fun, and create the opportunity to hook up. Again, Corey Wayne 101, How to Be a 3% Man. I'm going to put a link in the show description for the book that I want you to pick up. Now, what that means, though, hear me very clearly on this, because we're going to talk about how to do this, how to get started very quickly. What that means is no drama. Drama's not fun. What that means is no baggage. Baggage is not freaking fun. And what that means is no expectations. You can't go in there thinking, oh, I'm going to do this and that with this girl, or I'm going to show my ex by creating the most amazing relationship in the world.